Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Amy.
And I'm Sarah, and today we're going to be discussing Forever Then by Rachae Stevens.
The first few minutes we're going to do a brief review of the story without any spoilers. Then we are going to shift over into that deeper book discussion that's going to include lots of spoilers, but don't worry, we're going to let you know before we do shift over into that deeper book discussion.
That's right, so before we jump over, Amy, tell us a little bit about the story.
A young woman plans a trip to Sedona and asks her brother to go along with her. When an emergency arises that keeps her brother from making the trip, he asks his best friend to go in his place. What he doesn't know is that his best friend and his sister have shared a connection over the years that threatens to ruin the relationships of everyone involved in this second chance brother's best friend romance. Sarah, what did you think about Forever Then?
This is one of my favorite takes on a second chance romance because it has just a hint of an age gap, a little hint of forbidden love, and there is
all the things we like.
All the things we love. But there's depth to this story outside of the romance. She's seeking her biological parents, trying to figure out the history of why she was put up for adoption. I loved that part of the story. Mm-hmm. I love seeing the progression of their relationship because there is an age gap. So they didn't fall in love when she was young. Mm-hmm. And to see that relationship grow and change and the dynamic of that, I just really loved how the author wrote this.
You said a lot of the same things that I have in my notes. I liked the main plot for the female main character, her journey of finding her biological mother. I'm always here for a second chance childhood friends to lovers trope, and they were friends as children. They weren't lovers, obviously. No. And I loved watching their connection grow, even though it did come with some hurt along the way. That's where the angst comes in a bit. Let's get into those ratings. Speaking of angst,
it was a 2.
I gave it a 1.5. Brother's best friend stories typically come with some guilt and angst, and this one definitely had some.
Yeah, there's some angsty. There was one moment which I will talk more about in the deeper discussion, and I was really glad the author didn't take it there because it caused me some angst for like a couple minutes. It wasn't long, but it was there.
It was enough to raise Sarah's blood pressure.
It was at least a 0.5 of angst right there.
Humor.
This was like a 1.75. She did a really good job of lightening the heavier moments, I think.
I did 1.25. I chuckled some. There's a handful of laugh out loud moments for me. It was great.
Yeah.
Spiciness?
2.
I gave it a 2 as well. And I will also make note that the author does give the opportunity for you to bow out of those spicy scenes should you want to. At the very beginning, she does list the chapters that those are included, which I thought was brilliant.
I know. I really appreciated that. I think authors should do that because there's a lot of people that are missing out on some really great stories because they don't want to be in the moment with the others, the characters. Let's move on.
Tears.
1.5.
Same. I teared up once. It's more the topic, I think, for me.
Yeah, same.
Overall,
this was a 5.
It was a 4.5 for me. It's a beautiful story, unlike anything we've covered before. I was here for it.
I was too. I was ready to deep dive and just binge read all of this author's works, and I'm pretty sure that this is her debut because I found nothing else. So if I'm mistaken, somebody please correct me because I searched and I was so sad.
Yeah,
I went into a major post-book depression after that. I was like,
You did. Sarah texted me when she was finished and she was very bummed that she
so good.
Couldn't find any backlinks.
I needed this book so much.
All right, that concludes the spoiler-free quick review of the story. If you would like to continue on with us on that deeper discussion, simply click the link below and then open any podcast platform and simply search Post-Book Depression. We would love to connect with you on social media. You can find us on Instagram at Post-Book Depression Podcast, on Facebook in our Post-Book Depression discussion group, and you can also email us at postbookdepressionpodcast@gmail.com.